you guys, you're going to laugh at me. I'm sorry I made you guys wait, but I had a blonde moment. I just was talking to you guys for 8 minutes and and I didn't hit the live button. So I'm just sitting here and introducing you to Terry, telling you who
Oh,
I am, did the whole thing, and yeah. So here I am again. So
and
please forgive me
you
and
did
thank
it
you.
so well, Deann. You were just amazing. I was so impressed, and then I looked up and I saw Ness saying, "Do you think they got the wrong day?" And then
Oh
I
dear
looked up and I
Lord.
was like, "Oh, we haven't gone live yet."
Leave it to me. That could be a blonde joke right there. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Well,
Hi, Thankful.
hello.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm Deann. If you haven't met me, I'll introduce myself again since you guys didn't hear me the first time since I didn't hit the live button. But I'm Deann, and this is Shield Maiden Tarot. I made it that the name of the channel is because of my Scandinavian ancestry on my dad's side, and I think Terry, you have Scandinavian Viking kind of ancestry too, don't you?
That side, yeah, same thing.
So
Maybe
she
you
made
should
my
like
thumbnail for me last night. That's why I had such a cool thumbnail because I was trying to do 50 things and I was going to do that. I always get those done quick, but I was so busy I got behind. So she made that cool thumbnail for me, a little Viking thumbnail. But this is Terry holding your space, and I was just telling you guys how wonderful she is, and what a great radio voice I think she has, and
Oh,
she's so sweet. And oh, you have Scandinavian lineages too? Tropical Empress? Yep. I got, I started watching that show Vikings. Did you see the show Vikings?
oh my God, Hubba Hubba. They are so
Oh,
cute. Yes, I
and
did.
The Lost Kingdom, that guy.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. If you guys want to see some cute Viking guys and a really good
Mhm.
show, watch that. I said I was both proud and horrified at my ancestry when I watched it. But there's good and there's bad. But it was really interesting. I'm gonna watch it again, I think. But I've got Terry's link in the description box, and I've got it in the chat too. I was telling you, and I wanted to. Oh, you seen it too, Sandy? I know. Oh, it was such a good show.
It's really
So
good.
anyway, I want to show you. I'm practicing learning to share my screen, and so I want to show you her website, and I want to show you her channel. So you guys remember to subscribe to her. And my channel, you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes, I was saying before when I wasn't live. And then you can post your questions. I do that just to keep out the trolls. That's the only reason. If you don't want to, you can take it off, but it's just to keep the trolls out. But I'm going to try to share my screen and show you. Let's see here. This is Terry's channel. It's Holding Your Space, Meditation, Intuition, and Healing. And she's amazing. So I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure you subscribe to her. And I also want to show you, I got to hit stop screen. And now I want to show you this cool thing because I've got some questions. So I want to show you. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is Terry's website, and it is so cool. I was so proud of my website. Then I looked at hers. I'm like, wow, hers is amazing. But she's got home. She's got this about me where she tells all about herself, which I thought was cool. And look at all this connection, compassion, creativity, learn about her past. And then she has services here. And I was looking at that. And all right, so I'm going to stop first on this one and I'll come back to it. What is intuitive life coaching?
um, okay, I do that
Can you hear
several
me?
different wa
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you
yeah.
hear me?
Is that a
Okay.
hard one? Is that a
No,
Yeah,
no,
I can
no,
hear
no,
you.
no, no, I can do it. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. Yeah. So intuitive life coaching is sometimes it will be a guided meditation and it's just what your guides are bringing in. And then I also work with a lot of people that have been through traumas, and that's part of our channel is I get a lot of experts in to talk about that, and we can go over tips and tools that we can use. So it's just kind of like life coaching, but it's more intuitive, and then a little bit
Okay.
of neuroscience in it. So
Okay. Wow. And then you've got this guided chopra. Is that how you pronounce it?
Chopra.
Meditation?
It's uh-huh.
What is that?
So there's a place called the Chopra Center, and it's Deepak Chopra. He's a big guy. He's all over the world, and he has quite a incredible foundation, and it's for not for profit part of it, and then there's another part of it that is for spiritual things, and you can go on retreats there and different things, and I'm one of their certified teachers, so
Wow.
I work with
I'm
them.
learning all this stuff I never knew.
Yeah.
Okay, and then channeling and psychic mediumship. Tell a little bit
Yep.
about what that is. What do they if they go to that?
Okay, channeling, I can channel your guides. Usually what I do when I'm doing an intuitive reading is I go in and channel. My team works with your team. I write down a page or two of what they're talking about, and then we start a psychic reading like that. I also do mediumship. So after you've got somebody that you want to come in, hopefully they come in, and it might be their parent or somebody else. But I do evidential and trance mediumship.
What's the difference?
Um, Trance mediumship is you kind of go into it, and you're kind of like you're just deeper into it. Okay. So I used to do Akashic record reading too, and I still do a little bit of
Mhm.
that. But that's how I started. I started that when I was 15. And
Wow.
I was a nerdy kid, and I loved metaphysics. So I was going to the School of Metaphysics, and I was trained to do that. And I would do it with a trance, and that way there was always somebody leading me through it, and I was just kind of out. But now I don't know that trance, the way that I learned it, is the same as what it is now, but I'm semi-conscious when I'm doing it. So, but
Okay.
a lot of times if you're doing a personal reading for somebody, you're using a different side of your brain, so you're really getting in this stuff, and you're really not remembering it, or using a different side of your brain that might have language skills or something, right? And sometimes
Yeah.
we can't think of the word or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes it's like people will ask me a week later, "Do you remember when you said this?" And I'm like, "Nope." I
No,
do it,
that's
and then I forget.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
spiritual energetic healing. What is that?
I do a type of pranic healing, and of course, it's working with healing with universal energy. And I work with your chakras. I work with your 7 chakras, and then all your other chakras. And we have a lot of chakras that sometimes I call them new chakras, but they're not. They're chakras that are reawakening. So when we go into that, we are awakening all these new heart chakras. We've got all sorts of new chakras around your head, your Solaris chakra, and all sorts of others that are awakening because your light body is waking up with all these solar flares and the fifth dimension coming in, the age of Aquarius.
Wow. I did not know you did all this stuff.
I'm a nerd.
This
I'm a
is so
total nerd.
cool. So you guys, this is really neat. And then you are not. You are really, it's really cool. And then she's got here where you can book intuitive life coaching thing with her. And it shows all the ways you can book your appointments on her thing. And then she's got a thing where it says contact, and you can put your name and whatever you want to talk to her about or ask her about. So anyway, I just had to show everybody that because I was looking at your
Thank
website and
you.
I thought that was so cool.
That
And
is
so
so
now I
sweet,
know a
Dan.
little bit more about what you do.
I was
Oh
looking at
no,
your website.
now I want to make. Oh
Well,
yeah, I'll
your
show you guys mine too, real quick, and then we'll do the
oh
questions.
my God.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Your store is
I'll show
incredible.
you mine. Let's see. You guys, I did not know how to turn a computer on or off. It took me 2 months to have my son-in-law turn my computer off for me. So for me, this is a miracle that I was able to get this going. So this is the site. It's Manifest Shop USA. I put the USA because everybody from other countries was wanting to know if I could send stuff there to them, and it's too expensive right now. I got to figure out a way to do it. But you can hit shop all or gift card, or here's another shop all. There's your little card. Here's if you want to search for something. This is the custom made oil. If you want something that is just made for you, or you don't know what you want, and you want my guides to choose, I can do that for you. And these are some of the ones I really like. The money that I use a lot: money drawing, St. Michael's, strawberry friendship, sweet dreams, psychic enhancement, calming oil, healing and grief. But if you do want to see all of them, you can also hit this make their day. I don't know why that got put there like that, but I got to figure out how to change the button. And this comes on, and then this will, but it'll show you all the different oils that I have so far. And I keep adding more and more all the time and on it.
It's just beautiful.
And then it's going to come up.
Yeah.
And it'll show you a little bit. Some of them have longer descriptions than others. And you can go here and it'll show you the different oils and why those matches are. I was selling candles. And so they're these really long matches that have a thing you can strike on top. And I still have some left. So I have them on there. And just the different ones that I have come up there. And so anyway, that's my little site. So I'm going to go over here and get rid of it. But I was really proud of that because, I stayed up from 5:30 in the morning till 5:30 the next morning. I went 24 hours without sleep trying to figure out how to make a website. And I did it. And I'm learning a little bit more each day, how to add to it and how to do marketing. And I got a business phone number, all that stuff. So it's all new to me. So I'm really enjoying making these oils. And so I use this one. I was telling her this one. I use it on for the psychic enhancement. I'll use it on my third eye. I'll put it on my hands. I'll put it on my pendulum. I just have different ones for different things. You can look there and see, but I'm going to give away a free one of your choice later at the end of this, but you just got to put the hashtag manifest. So your name will enter the drawing. So I'm going to look and see everybody here. Thanks for letting us talk about that, you guys. I wanted to let you get to know Terry a little bit better. Hey, Nancy. Hi,
Yeah.
Linda Bishop. Butterflies are free. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hershey, the shadow reader. Hey, Hershey.
Aww.
This
I didn't know
Norwegian.
I didn't know
Hershey?
she was Norwegian heathen. Yeah, I love
didn't
that.
know you weren't either. And you love Viking twist. Hello, everyone. Sending blessings and positive. I got to meet Hershey. She's a very nice person. Okay. And then Sandy Johnson wants to know, posted a position that I would have been perfect for. I applied, but have not heard anything back. Will I find another job soon and internally or a different company? Okay. I might use my pendulum for this one. Let me just program it and you go ahead. If you get yours first, you go ahead. Oh, Sandy.
Okay. I think there's either they're showing me two boxes, Sandy. So it could be that there's two positions available, or there's two of you that they're looking at for this. And it could also be, because they're one on top of the other, that there's another position that's going to be better for you. Is there another job that you're posting for as well, Sandy? Because it looks like that one. This isn't the only game in town for you, is what I'm hearing them say. What are you getting?
I'm getting that you will find another position. Right now I'm getting, I feel it'll be internally, and I feel like it may be around August. And I got to say, for entertainment purposes only, because we cannot, promise you, because, things could change. People have free will. But right now I'm getting yes, that you're going to find something, but I think it's going to be internally, and I think it's going to be around maybe August. So let us know.
Yeah. I pulled a card and it says new love. So yeah, that's that two angels there too.
So new. Okay. So yep. New job for you. Just give it time, and just, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Don't rush it. Don't worry. Okay. And then I got Charlene Cohen. Please tell me where my extra key fob is. Oh, Charlene, you know what? I'll tell you what you can do. If you don't have a pendulum, and this doesn't work all the time, take your necklace off. take a necklace off and use it like a pendulum. And you can kind of program it. You can just say, like mine, like I'll show you. If I say, show me yes, this is my yes. Okay, stop. Show me no, this is my no. And I say stop, it'll stop. Show me I don't know or unsure. See the little circle? It does that for me okay. And then if it says show me unknown, sometimes it'll go diagonal if it wants me to ask again. So get your necklace and do that. And then what I do is I ask it 3 questions that I know the answer to, that and I see if my pendulum gets it right, And so then I'll say, where is my key fob? Like, okay, for Charlene, is her key fob in the house? Oh, that's saying maybe on me. Okay, so did she leave it somewhere? Did she leave her key fob somewhere? No. I think it may be in the house somewhere. Is it in her purse? Is it in her purse? No. So take this. Here's what you do. Take this and take it around the house to the different rooms and say, show me where my key fob is. And it will point to which way it wants you to go and walk the way that it's taking you. And you'll say, you can even ask it, do you want me to go straight? Do you want me to go right? Because once you know your yes, you can say, you want me to turn to the right? Yes. And it will lead you a lot of times to your thing you're missing. And it has worked for me. It doesn't always work, but it works pretty often. At least it'll give me the general area. Because sometimes I'm not connected. It'll give me the general area. I like, okay, it's in this room. It's around this area. So the hutch is here. So I'm going to search the hutch. And I can say, is it in one of these drawers? Is it in, is it behind the hutch? Is it, just do that, because it's hard from here to tell you, for me anyhow, and you may be getting something, but it's hard for me to tell where it is, but that way you can find it yourself.
Yeah, it is hard from here to tell you where it is. I do see it kind of in darkness, like it's either in a pocket or another purse or something, or it fell down in between something. So it's not sitting out. But another thing that you can do, Charlene, and everybody at home, is to use your pulse point when you were talking about doing that, and whether that's the back of your wrist or the front of your wrist. But I know I've got a necklace that I've been missing for forever. It is still in my house. Every reader that has even said anything about it, and they'll say it out of the blue, are you looking for something? And it's still in the house, and it's back there in that corner. But sometimes for spirit, that corner looks like this corner because there's drawers on both of them. And spirit's like, oh, no space or time, right? So
Yeah. And I have a table here. So sometimes when you ask a question, you won't see me holding it up. I'll put my elbow on the table because I want to make sure I'm steady. And I have a pendulum mat here that I use. And sometimes I'll use it over the palm of my hand. But when I'm showing you, I can't make my hand twist that way. So that's why you'll see me holding it over my hand like this, just so, but a lot of times do it on here first. So I know I'm steady. So I hope that helps, Charlene. I hope you find it. Okay, Kathy Reagan says, hello, Deann and Terry. My question is, will I meet Mr. Right this year? Okay. Oh, we meet Mr. Right this year. Okay, I'm going to throw some cards because the pendulum's saying maybe, because I think a little bit of that's going to depend on you. If you're just sitting in your house and you're not going looking, and you don't go like maybe speed dating, go to social events, go places where you can meet people, that's going to help, Be nice if Mr. Right just knocked at the door, though. I am. But I'll throw some cards. And if you get yours first, you go ahead and go first.
Okay. Yeah. And Kathy, have you written down what you want Mr. Right to be? Like sometimes Mr. Right is Mr. Right now, if we're not really clear on it, our intentions of what we want and what kind of relationship we want. So,
okay, let me see. Will she meet somebody this year? She meets somebody next year. Okay, show me when. I feel like I don't know if this is you or the other person. Let me ask my pendulum. And you'll know, is this okay? I don't know if this is you or the other person, but somebody, either you or them, had been deeply hurt, and the person that you're going to meet and has separated from somebody. So it could be the person you met that you're going to meet has been hurt and is separated from somebody, and they've broken up and they feel lost. Or this could be you too, and they're mourning the other relationship. So it may take a while for them to come forward, because if they're still not over the relationship they had, this might be Mr. Right for you, but he might not, like she said, might not be Mr. Right now, because he may be dealing with something himself. But I feel like you are going to meet somebody. I think it's going to be this Mr. Right, maybe next year. It's all up to you. If you get more, you get out there, that the more chances you have of meeting people. But and you can date other people until you meet Mr. Right. But I think this person you're going to be happy with, um, and you're going to be playful with. It's going to be somebody that you kind of get along with, and you enjoy each other's company, and you have fun together. And you may end up just being friends and hanging. Maybe you meet at a party, or you meet somewhere and you're having fun and you're talking, and then later I think he's going to come back and say he misses you. He enjoyed being with you, and he'd been thinking about you, but he's not sure where the future is holding. So it's telling you he's going to call you and tell you he's interested in conversing more with you. And so he's going to either text you, call you, email you, something to tell you. Let me see, anything else? And it says for you to have faith, because love is coming. I think it's going to be a surprise invitation or a meeting. So if you get invited to a party, or you get invited to do something with friends, I'm feeling you should go, because that may be where you're going to meet this person. It could be through friends. So that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's surrender and release. And this angel is carrying this urn, and she's carrying all her pain, all her shame, all her suffering. And it might be like, sometimes we do this, right? We carry all our stuff around with us. But once you empty that out, or he or they empty that out, and let go of that grief of something else, you have the power to bring that forward. And look at all that power she has. I mean, you really do. Be calm about it, because they might, like Deann said, they might be kind of waiting. But you have a lot of harmony. So when you were talking about them, I pulled this card when you were talking about them, like meeting through somebody. And it might have something to do with music, that harmony, but something that you both like.
And I pulled a I don't know why. I just felt called to pull for you a message from the universe real quick. And I like this message. It says, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did. For you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So just be grateful for the way, enjoy your life now, but everything's going to be happening. You're going to look back. Sometimes you look now and you think, why did this happen? Why did that happen? But there's a reason. Later you'll see, and you'll be really grateful for it. So just wait. He's coming.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Kathy. Let's see. Well, you have to let us know when you meet him. I'm feeling it's going to be next year, but you can date until then. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have butterflies are free. Hey, butterflies are free. Do you have a summer love coming? Okay.
Lots of love today, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody wants love.
Right?
When is it going to be? Will it be in July?
Wow. You're getting really good cards. Butterflies are free. I got soulmate. I mean, and before this came up, I was hearing that song, Hot Time, Summer in the City, back of my neck's feeling very prickly. It feels like, I know, I love that song. I can't remember if that was Chicago or who that was, 399, I don't know. But it's like, it does seem like there's summer love coming up, and there's going to be an abundance of it. So I don't know if you're meeting more than one person. This is going to be a very healing situation for you, and I think probably for them too. So it looks really good.
Let me just throw a couple. I get yes, butterflies are free. I feel like somebody, but it's kind of yes. It's not really summer. I'm feeling like September for some reason. Let's see. But I feel like you might get a phone call from somebody who's been thinking about you and they just want to let you know. I think you've been it says anxiety. You got an anxiety card. So I'm not sure if you've been having anxiety about this, like worrying about it, thinking about it, and they're telling you don't worry about it. It's going to come. This is somebody, it says telepathic dreams or songs. So I don't know, and maybe there's a song this person hears or have a dream or something that they think about you, makes them think. Could be somebody. Let me ask if you know them. Is this somebody that she knows? I think it's somebody that you know or you've met. Maybe it could be somebody high school, somebody that you've met before that has been thinking about you, but they're scared to get a hold of you. Divine masculine. And then I get vacation, hideaway, adventure. So I wonder if you're going to meet them if you're going on a vacation or something. But anyway, it'll be kind of an adventure a little bit. Let's see. Anything else? Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. So they're saying yes. Somebody's going to call you. They're a little nervous about it. They've been dreaming about you, or a song they heard made them think about you, but let it come when it comes. Enjoy the time you have now, and enjoy the single life while you got it, because, I don't know, this could be the one. All righty, get this stuff put away. Okay.
I love that. Okay.
All right. Then I got Sarah. What is in store for me this summer? Okay, let me see. Let me ask my cards here real quick.
She says, thank you so much. That sounds lovely. Everybody in the group is giving her so much help.
That's good. So
Yeah.
what do we see this summer? Okay. I got to throw some cards here, and you go first if you get yours first.
Okay. Sarah, are you going? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, Sarah, I just said I'm trying to decide which ones I wanted to use.
Oh, I know. I'm switching out from my, I love these old cards. They're Doreen Virtue, and they're ancient, and I bought them at the half price books, and I adore them. Anyway, I'm switching over. Sarah, are you thinking about going on a trip, and is there somewhere cold or cooler that you're thinking about going to? It just feels like it's going to be kind of a little cool when this happens. It feels like there's a conception going on, like something that you're thinking about doing. Again, look at that big group of people. Are you thinking about going on a retreat, or even this could be a boat or a ship, a trip to Arizona? Okay. I feel like you're going to meet people on that trip to Arizona. Are you going to Sedona or someplace that's really connected? There'll be a lot of remembering. And a lot of times, you know how we pick up a book and all of a sudden we know the end of it, or we start watching a movie and we know the end of it. While you're there, things might start gelling inside you because there's so much energy there. And yeah, your gifts are coming alive. So it looks really good. Yeah. But it's funny that they were showing me that it would be cold when you're going to Arizona, because I know Arizona won't be cold then. So this is interesting.
It's given me something. I don't know if this is for the future, if this is now, Sarah. I don't know if let me ask. Have you been healing from some sort of a heartbreak? I
Oh,
don't know if you have, because it's talking about healing from a heartbreak and some, maybe some toxic, people, or some, it can stand for healing a heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship, like somebody that maybe you have been trying to get over, you had to get over, and I got separation card. So I'm wondering if you have been kind of sad lately, or if this is somebody else, either you or somebody else has been sad and maybe thinking, I think it's maybe somebody else that's been thinking about you, but they're uncertain about the future. They've been missing you. Maybe you broke up with them in the past or something, but you've been on their mind. And but I don't think that you're going to want to get with this person, because it's like whatever that relationship was, I think it might have been just over. But it's telling you for this summer not to alienate. If you've been hurt, you got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Try not to, I'm getting a message for you not to alienate others because you've been hurt, or if you've had toxic people that have hurt you. And because, and don't give up, keep getting out there, trying to meet people, it says, don't be your own worst enemy. You might have a fear of change a little bit, but I think that you're going to there's some new thoughts, new ideas that are going to come to you this summer, and you're going to find strength in adversity, and you're going to have a breakthrough. So whatever you've been through, you're going to get over, but just try not to alienate others if you've been hurt by somebody. And I don't know if this is you or if this is a person that's coming towards you that's thinking of you, but there may be somebody that's going to call you that's been missing you. It says, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or you feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you want, what you were asking for now. So sometimes we don't get what we're asking for because something better than that is coming along. And I think that you may have been gone through some heartbreak, but it's going to be better from here. Things are looking up for you. So I don't know how much any of that resonates for you. And it's just what I was getting with the cards. So I hope you have a wonderful summer.
Yeah, she said it was the former relationship. Yeah.
Oh, so that other person that hurt you, and it said that there was no second chances with that person, that relationship was dead, was gone. So that's good. You're going to be, if you would have stayed with that person, then maybe things wouldn't have been as good as they're going to be now, Okay.
Yeah. Oh, some T-Lyn was asking which cards these are. These are What We've Forgotten Oracle deck by Amy Miranda. And they're beautiful. They're just amazing. Love them.
I don't have any room on my desk for any more cards. I got this itty bitty desk and I've got all these cards. Dale went to a secondhand store and bought me this big tall jewelry box, and I'm using that now to put some of my cards in because I just had so many. It's addictive. They're addictive, aren't they?
They are. It's really bad. If I see somebody reading with something and I really resonate with it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that. I like the energy of them. Yeah.
And there was a set of deck of cards that everybody loved. When I first started, everybody was reading. I got it down here at the bottom drawer. Everybody was reading with them, and I could not connect to them. Let me see. I'll show you. These. Everybody's reading with us. The Light Seers deck.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot connect to these. Maybe I need to practice with them more, because I was just starting. And so I might have to try them out again sometime.
I've done that too, Deann. I'll buy decks and I put them away for 6 months or a year. And these Terrene Virtues, I think I just pulled out. I put them away for about 3 months because I felt embarrassed that I was reading with them so often. But they really tell a good story. So.
Yeah, it's like you get a couple decks. I've got all these cards, but there's certain ones I go to over and over and over again, like they're just your deck. Yeah. Okay, so Ness, hey Ness, said, I love a personal reading about my psychic abilities awakening. Most of last week, I felt so intense energy. And then end of Sunday onward, I felt a lift off. Any hits on what's happening? Well, we'll give it a try. Let's see what I get.
I feel like you've got new. Oh, okay. Things are popping. I feel like you probably have some new guides that have come in too, Ness. So you've got a lot of new light coming in. And then this jumps out of the deck, the sun. So definitely illumination coming in. Hi, Kevin Lewis. How are you? And
Hi, Kevin.
yeah, this is a hero's journey. So it's like you were given a task and you've completed it already in this lifetime. So this is a hero's welcome. You're going through a new portal that's being illuminated for you. Sacred knowledge. So this looks so much like the field of Akash, like the Akashic records, but this can be anything you want it to be. Yes.
Well, let's see here. Well, I'm trying to find room on my little table here. I get down here that you are a spiritual growth. Your spiritual abilities I get are growing, and you're experiencing a lesson that's required. You're going through some lessons right now that are required for, it says, for your spiritual evolution. You may be guided to step into a role as a spiritual teacher eventually. I don't know when, but I get that you may be guided to be a spiritual teacher. And it's telling you just to be careful not to self-sabotage yourself. Just believe in yourself. Don't doubt, whatever you're getting from spirit, just go with it, and be true to who you are. And I think that it's going to be amazing. Your psychic skills are going to just keep getting better and better. So much so that I feel like you might be a teacher to somebody. And I don't know if it's going to be in healing or if it's going to be in what it is, if you'll be teaching, you'll learn so well, you'll teach somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She's definitely getting to the top of the mountain. So this is the last card that popped out. Yes. So, big awakenings coming. She's getting tired of it, she says.
You are? How come, Ness? Is it just like too much? I know that when I started doing this, Terry, I would have ringing in my left ear. Like I'd be reading the cards like, and I'm, what the heck? Because I was new to this, what is that? And anything I'd be doing, I just like once in a while, I'd get these ringing. I thought, am I getting tinnitus? What is this? I think that's what you call it. And then I started realizing it was like a message when the guides were trying to get my attention, going, yes, 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 you're right. That's what I want you to say. It was like them trying, but then I didn't know that. So I told them, stop it. I yelled, stop it. And it stopped. And now it's like, oh, okay. Now maybe that would have been useful. I shouldn't have told them. I hurt their feelings or something, I thought. But so sometimes you'll get different little things that they do to try to tell you when you're on the right path. And I probably should have said, stop it right now for this.
Slow it down a little.
Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, you was hurting my ear.
Yeah, I have a teacher that passed away a couple of months ago. He walked out of his body, and he walked onto the other side. Anyway, he used to always say that we've been given a Maserati, but we can only drive a jalopy. So, we need to really take it slow.
Yes,
but it's not always easy.
And I'm sure all you people that have been with me since the beginning, when I tried to have my phone propped up between the salt and pepper shaker and the napkin holder, and it took me 7-8 hours to download a video, and the thing was shooting them picture up my nose, and I was just I remember when I first started doing this, I started practicing because I love mysteries. I would watch Scott Allen and Andrea, and they would do mystery theater, and I'm like, ooh, mysteries. So I started watching them, and I started taking the cards, and I started practicing with them, and I'm like, oh, I've got the same thing. And then my daughter says, well, just why don't you do a YouTube YouTube channel, Mom. I'm like, no. But look, how far I've come. I've learned to do a site. I've learned to open up my shop. So you start out slow. It's baby steps. I'm doing baby steps, and what do they say? It's a mountain. The mountain looks so big, but if you just do one little step at a time, you'll get there.
Yeah. But
I don't know
you're
why
doing amazing. Yeah, you're on a major trajectory right now, Deann. It's amazing to watch.
I've come far, and then maybe 3 years from now, I'll be further. And
Yeah.
okay, Constance Campbell, what guidance does Spirit have for me about deciding on medical insurance? That's a toughie. What guidance? I feel like don't be too hasty. Really look into some things and take your time. If you're thinking about Medicare or HMO, I don't know your age, or if you're just into regular, if you're working and having, tell me, can you tell me, Constance, are you on, I don't know your age, are you on, like me or Dale, are you on Medicare, or and thinking about the HMO, what is it called, Advantage plan versus Medicare, or are you working and you're trying to figure out something for work? You're
She's 65.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can tell you this about the cards. I went through the same thing. It's very confusing, and they all are trying to get your business. And I know that for me, the Medicare Advantage plans, from what I've heard, I have a friend of mine who is an RN, and I talked to her about it. And she said that a lot of people that get on those Advantage plans, they make them sound really good. They'll say, oh, and you get eye care, and you get dental, and they don't pay much for dental. They send you to the cheapest dentist they can. They don't pay much for eye care. They tell you, well, we have a cap. You won't only have to pay, but you have to have a referral to do anything. So if you stay on Medicare, and I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you what I've heard. She said, if you stay on Medicare, you don't have to have a referral. You can go to any doctor you want. If there's a doctor you don't like, and say you are diabetic. And I remember my mom was diabetic, and her blood sugars kept dropping. And I was terrified I was going to come home from work and she was going to be gone. And her doctor would not refer her to a diabetic specialist because he wanted to keep that money. And I can take care of it. But he wasn't taking care of it. So my doctor I work for said, call this specialist and say, I'm referring your mother. I go, but you've not seen Mom. Said, just tell her I said so. Tell them they don't know that. So I referred him from this doctor I worked for, and they had her straightened out right away. So if it was me, and I'm going through, me and Dale are going through this too, I would stick with Medicare and I'll use my pendulum on it and get, maybe if you can afford a secondary, they're expensive, but as you're 65, they're not as bad. If you can afford a secondary insurance to cover up the 20% that Medicare doesn't cover, I think it would be better. And I'll do my pendulum to make sure, because that those Advantage plans, they're working for themselves to save them money, not you. And they're trying like desperately to get people off the Medicare and get them onto this and make it sound good. But my nurse friend said most people have not been happy with it. And they do offer, like, you can get a gym membership. That was what got me. I want to join the Riverplex. I want to start doing water exercises. But I thought, I don't want to be told what doctor, I don't want to be, I'd like to have a little more freedom. So let me see. Should Constance do a Medicare? Okay. Should Constance's highest good to do Medicare Advantage? No. Stop. Is it in her highest good to stay with straight Medicare and get a secondary? Okay, so if you're asking me, between my pendulum, between my intuition, between what I've talked to my nurse friend about who deals with it, I would say stick with Medicare. But you check it out for yourself and do what's right for you, but that's just what I'm getting. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm getting the same. I'm getting resilience. So be resilient about it. Kind of look at everything. Look at both sides of everything. Get some support while you're doing that right here, but also, you'll be safe and supported. If you know anybody in the medical field, I think that's a great idea, Deann, to go in and talk to somebody local. Don't get all wrapped up about it. I am gifted and grateful for all that I receive, because I feel like, and look at them, they're wrapping up their legs, like kind of like they're like they need some help. So just watch what you're doing with it. Discuss it with a few people and see what works for them, because I feel like everybody here has really got a lot of good advice on this, and everybody kind of has the same idea.
And Cindy Lou says United Healthcare works best for me, lowest premiums and most benefits. So do check
Yeah.
them out. You know, don't go by just me. You go or us. You go check them out and see what's right for you. But as for what I'm feeling and from what I've heard from my friend that's a nurse and from other doctors and things like that I've met, they have a lot of problems, and then you sometimes can't get in with the doctor. Also, make sure all your doctors, if you do decide to go Advantage, make sure that they take all your doctors that you have, that they're not just going to lose your doctor, and make sure that they cover your medicines. And, you know, I'd really check into it. You know, don't let them talk you into anything until you've checked into it well.
Yeah, you get so much
and then
in the mail. Yeah.
it says
Don't
my
you?
hairdresser was vehement about not getting the Advantage plan.
I've heard that
Oh,
too,
and
Anya.
yeah, and you're already on original plan plus G. Yeah, that's what I do. And then Mary suggested sign up for Medicare RX drug policy supplemental plan. I have that too. That's Medicare Part D, and you get like they'll cover your medicines too. So I'm going to
writing all
stop
this down, you
questions, by
guys.
the way. Huh?
I'm writing all this down. This is really good advice, you guys. I love this.
Oh, Thankful says she's requesting prayers for herself. So everybody, please say prayers for Thankful. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And yes, Thankful. I'm not good at praying in front. I can talk like this, but I feel funny praying. I pray out to myself. So I pray for you, and I will pray for you tonight too. And I always pray for you. So you're going to be okay. And you call me if you ever need to talk. So she's a subscriber, and I've gotten to know her and gotten to be friends with her. And she said she's going to drive down here, I think next summer, and come see me. Or unless if I move, then I'll let you know, Thankful, but it's going to be okay. So everybody pray for Thankful, please.
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon Jackson, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or should I take the plunge and do something else? I do childcare now, and I would love to do writing, but could I afford to do it? Okay.
Are you getting your summer off or something, Sharon? Because it looks like you're getting a gift. They're showing me a box with a big ribbon on it, like you're given some time off. That you can focus on that. They're also saying that you could probably do some automatic writing. I don't know if you've done any of that or not, but I feel like you're very intuitive, Sharon. Spiritual quest. So you're on a journey right now. No time off coming. Yeah. Be strong, steadfastness. And Lord Ganesh, these are my Ganesh cards, and they're really good because this is all about breaking down any barriers that come before us, but be candid. Like if you need something, be clear speaking to yourself and to others and what you say to yourself. You're going to get some support somewhere. So.
Okay. Let me see here. Get my glasses on. I don't know why I put these on. I take them off. I put them on. I take them off. They're on my head. I look for them. Can't find them. We lose glasses. It's not even funny. I should be walking around with my pendulum all day long trying to find glasses. Well, I got that you have, I do have that you have some spiritual gifts that you're in the process of developing, but whatever, and also whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, you got fear that's been keeping you from moving forward and doing it, because when you have a job, you're so used to it, you get kind of stuck in it, and you think, well, what if I leave and I don't make as much money? What if I don't like it? You do a lot of what ifs. So they're asking you to quit being fearful and just put out there into the universe, what do you want to happen? Be grateful for it, ask for it, and then start thanking. You can say universe, I say God, but I'll thank God for it as if I already have it. I'll sit there and write down things I do to help me. You want to be in a higher vibration, I'll write down 3 things I'm grateful for every day. And you can always find 3 things. And that starts you thinking about all that good things you have. And then write down what it is that you want in this job. What kind of job do you want? Ask for it. Start thanking God for it. Start visualizing it. It says that a new door is going to be open for you. And if you've been praying for something, or if you haven't, do, because it says your prayers are being answered and a new door is being held open for you. And I'm being asked to read this to you, so I'm going to. It says a new path is getting ready to unfold for you. And this card arrives today to tell you that it's safe to move forward now. New doors cannot open for you if you are resisting change. However, you may be resisting change out of fear. And what did we get? We got the fear card. So you may be resisting because of fear that you will recreate something painful from your past. New relationships and experiences or jobs, cannot and will not enter your life if all your energy is focused on relationship and situations that no longer serve you. It's time for you to make peace with the past, go into meditation, and ask to be shown what you are holding on to that no longer serves you. Does that job no longer serve you? As you release the past, you will make room for new, loving people and experiences to enter your life. As your life falls apart, it will also fall together. Let go of the resistance to move into the unknown. You can trust that positive new experiences are on their way to you now. Call on your angels and guides to make this a smooth transition. Your prayers have been heard and a new door is being held open for you. All you have to do is have faith and walk through it. And so your life coaching questions are, in what ways could you be resisting change? Are you afraid? Are you afraid to leave that job, even though your gut is telling you it's time? What's causing you to hold on so tightly? Think about, what is it? Is it money? Is it fear of, what is making you afraid? And what doors are waiting to open for you? Can you receive the abundance and opportunity beyond these doors? So just, it's believing in yourself and not being afraid, and just follow your gut. Your gut tells you. If your gut's telling you, God, I just don't know. Should I? When you're saying should I, it means you're thinking about it. So put down what you want and just believe it's gonna, it's gonna come. So anyway, that was my preachy answer. I hope it helped.
That was good.
I get to talk.
That was great. Yeah. No, I loved it.
You'd love a career reading for the next 3 months. Are you working now? Oh, yeah. And by the way, too, Mary Starshine said regarding that question about insurance, many hospitals won't take it if you get stuck with debt.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
It sounds like we're getting the same. So love a career reading. Oops, I got the wrong deck.
So, Nancy, are you having a hard time balancing, like, your career and what you want to be doing, or balancing? I'm thinking about this because I'm going to visit my family in England next week, and it seems like in Europe, everybody has such a good attitude about taking a month off. Like everybody has a month off, right? And in the United States, we're like, we can do it. We've got that Yankee ingenuity, and it's kind of ingrained in us that it's all about the career and working. So just making sure that you're having a good balance, Nancy. Okay, you do have very much a good balance. Okay, good. So they're talking about you having some time for serenity, taking some time for yourself, getting back into nature, um, healing, whatever serenity means to you. For some people, that means going running or hiking, and other people, it means floating in a lake or an ocean. But there is going to be a celebration coming. So I feel like either you're getting a raise or you're moving on. But this angel is embracing the whole world and the universe. So no, very much a strong struggle to find balance. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's time for some serenity. It's time to take some time for Nancy right now to take care of Nancy and find that balance. But um, it's going to open up a new world for you. Like when you do this and open up room for Nancy and create that balance, you're going to look at things so much differently. It's going to change. It's going to change your world. So,
But I'm just asking my pendulum a question for you, Nancy, real quick. Okay, let me see. I feel like you are. I got the irreconcilable differences and divorce card. So I feel like you're, and that doesn't necessarily mean your relationship, that can mean your job. I feel like maybe there's some things at your job that you just maybe might not be going to get better. I don't know if you've been dealing with some gossipy people, petty, jealous, envious people, something like that. But I feel like you, I don't know. I feel like you just may not be happy where you are, and they're telling you to start really thinking about what you're thinking about. Take control over what thoughts you give life to. I think there's going to be a new door opening for you as well. It says that you're kind of learning how to get all of your creative ideas and put them into action. You also, I'm getting, are very spiritual. I think that it's going to be, let me see, will it be something else? Okay. I think you're going to find something else. I think it may be in the winter. You could, it's up to you. It's always up to you. But I get your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or your insecurities to stand in your way. So I like that. If you're pretending to like your job, you're not happy, you're dealing with gossip, you just feel like I just feel like something better is coming for you in your career. And in the next 3 months now, let me just double. I don't think so, because we got. I'm going to show you. Okay, so we are in June, right? So June, no. Is she going to find any? First of all, will she find a different job? Okay, I get yes. Okay, will it be in July? No. Stop. August? No. Stop. September? Maybe. Okay. October? Is she likely to have another job in October? So fall, late fall, maybe fall, winter, sometime like that. I don't feel like it's going to be in the summer. So that's what I get. You'll have to let us know, and I wish you luck. But life's too short to stick with a job when you're unhappy. My husband did that. He worked for 30 something years for a company. And in 2008, when we had the recession, like he came, he goes, I lost my job. Everybody, they closing the company down. Everybody, he's in his late 50s. And no, he was six. No, he was in his 60 and been there 30 years and didn't have a job. And so they will let you go in a heartbeat, so you do what's best for you. And he stayed there, and now he wishes there was other jobs. He had other opportunities he could have taken. He says, why didn't I do it? I did it because I was afraid. I did it because I was comfortable. And so, you're never going to regret things you did or you tried. You can always change it and get another job, but I think you're going to be moving on.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Do my guides have a next step for me to take, something specific? Thank you, love, and gratitude.
Tea garden chicken, what do you want to do? So this is a free will planet, and
Right?
and you have to tell them what you want, because they're not going to give you something unless you've asked for it, because it's not in the plan of this planet, if that makes any sense. But yeah, they're always there to help you, and it's whatever you want. So you're empowered. You are totally divine. So just recognizing that you are a divine being, always. Energetic movement. So it feels like maybe you've been kind of sitting on something, like trying to figure out what was going to happen, or and that happens, right? We go through periods in our life where we're trying to figure out what our next move is. And sometimes I always think of that kingfisher bird. And the kingfisher bird is standing in a tree or sitting in a tree watching. And they look like they're doing nothing, but what they're doing really is they're waiting for just the right moment. So don't hold yourself, that you're not open to things, because that openness is coming.
It's so cool.
Aren't they beautiful cards? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got something coming. So, and then you'll have some choices. You'll have a decision to make. So you want to know more about your purpose and increase your abilities. You've got so many abilities, Tea Garden. You're completely there. So you just have to decide which one you want. Like, which one calls to you, which one makes you the happiest. Whatever makes you the happiest is the one, I think. Like, you go to sleep thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it.
Okay, let's see what I got here. Get my glasses so I can see again. I got stronger glasses, so I could see the cards better, but then I
Yeah.
can't see you. So I that's why they're on and off so much. So I get for you that I'm going to tell you, I've got the message from the universe says sometimes, I don't know what you're holding on to, but sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. I get there's going to be some synchronicities that you're going to start seeing signs. Ask the universe for signs. You know what you want, but maybe you don't. So just ask for signs. What is my purpose? Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? They're telling you it's time to lighten up. You're being too serious about it. You're worrying about it too much. You're taking life too seriously. Let it flow. Let it come to you. Don't force it. When you force things, have you ever, I mentioned this before, have you ever had a song you're trying to think of the words to it, or you're trying to think of the name of that song? You're like, dang it, I know that song, or I know that actor. I've seen it 1,000 times. I just watched it yesterday. I just listened, and you can't. And the harder you think about it, the more you can't think of it. And then you'll go do the dishes, or you're laying down in bed and you're just like, forget it. And you lay down, and suddenly when you're not even trying, it's like pops in your head. Out of nowhere. It's just dropped in your head. So you trying to think about it and push for it so hard, I think, is making it harder for you. So they're saying, lighten up, give it to the universe. Just trust, ask them what you want. I feel like they also want you to know that you have heavenly helpers. Ask the people up in heaven, ask your ancestors, ask your guides, ask them to help you, guide me, show me the right direction, show me signs. And they will, they're waiting for you to ask. And I get that you are an empath. You were asking about spiritual gifts, so I'm going to tell you you're an empath, and you may be also sometimes confusing other people's emotions with your own. Empaths tend to do that. You're around sad people, you're sad. You're around happy people, you're happy. You don't, or you're just feeling something. It's like, why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? Why? I don't know why. You may be picking up on other people's emotions. And this time is the last one, so I'm going to read this to you. It says, this card shows up to you today to remind you that you are a highly sensitive person, and it's easy for you to get lost in the emotions of others. You have the amazing gift of compassion. You can energetically walk in other people's shoes. The downside of this is that it may be difficult to distinguish your energy from someone else's. If you're not aware of this, you could even take on the energy, emotions, and problems of other people. Everything is made of energy, and you have the ability to read it from in a powerful way. This is truly a gift. At the same time, if this ability is not used correctly, it can feel like a curse. Learn about this gift. Seek guidance and read books so that you can develop it in a way that it can be used for the highest good of yourself and those around you. For example, you can neutralize your tendency to absorb others' energies by setting a powerful intention to be aware of this energy, but not take it on. Or picture that bubble around you when you go around a lot of people. Do energy checks often, asking yourself if this emotion or feeling is yours or if it is a product of your environment or the people around you. Be willing to let go of all energetic feedback that is not yours. Send love to it and then quietly release it. You have your own emotional energy that needs your love and attention. And your questions for your life coaching questions are, in what environments or situations do you feel the most sensitive, the most energetically drained? What is your new intention in regard to your energy field? How can you begin to set some energetic boundaries? So I get that you're an empath, so it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because people come to you, they're like, oh, I have this problem, can you help me? And you're the one they come to, they want your answers. But then they drain you because sometimes they take their problems off of them and put it on to you. They leave feeling much better. You feel like dirt. So, or you go into places where there's tons of people and you start feeling bad and you're like, why am I feeling bad? But you feel other people's energies. So if there's a lot of people sad or angry and they're next to you, you can start feeling their energy, which is, sometimes it's great because you can help people because you can put yourself in their shoes and you can feel how they feel. You can even tell when they're not telling you the truth. If they're telling you, oh, I'm fine, and they're not, you feel it. But you got to protect yourself. So that's what I'm getting. And I'm learning that too. I never knew that I had that. And that's why I was the way I was. And so it's something I'm working on too. They say, put a bubble of light, bubble around you. Imagine nothing coming to it through there that's not of 100% love and light. And so just read up on empaths and see if you don't feel you are one, because I think you are. So you guys, it's been over an hour. I did not mean to go over an hour, but I got a big mouth. So, but I enjoyed talking to everybody. And Miss Tarot D. Hi, Miss Tarot D. It's so nice to see you. It's nice to see all of you guys. I really appreciate you. And so I did make my 5,000, and I did want to thank everybody for that. I'm working on my 6,000 to get my 6,000. And so if you guys could help me out, every 1,000 I get, I'm going to throw a party and have free giveaways, free readings, free oils, free products. So help me to get to 6,000. If you've watched and you have not subscribed, it doesn't cost anything. It really helps my channel out. And then you can hit the bell if you want to be notified. Also, I found out that a lot of people that are subscribed to us suddenly are getting unsubscribed, and they don't even know it. And they're not getting notices anymore. So if you aren't sure, go and subscribe again. Make sure you're still on there. And I really would appreciate it. And if you all want to type, I'm going to give you a minute here, type #manifest, and I'm going to try doing my little giveaway thing and see if I can give away some free oils. For those of you who don't know, this I'll show you real quick. Do I still have it up there? Okay, write #manifest while I show you this, if you want it to be in for the drawing. I'm going to draw. So I'm going to do the share screen real quick and show you one more time. Okay, is this it? Nope. Oh, did I get, oh, I got the giveaway tool. I think I took it away. I think I lost my thing. Okay. Okay, you got it? Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go away for 1 second. I'm going to hit this up here and show you. Get it up there. Okay. I'm learning, Terry. I'm learning. I'm
You're doing
slow, but I'm learning.
great. You're doing an amazing job.
So here it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Da-da-da, here it is. Okay, guys. So if you, the ones that are new, this is my site. It's Manifest Shop USA, but you just go to manifestshop.net, or I have my phone number in the description box, and you can, if you win, you can text me, or if you have any questions, you can text me. And these, I don't want you thinking these are the only oils. Money drawing, St. Michael's, the strawberry, so good. And I love the psychic enhancement one for when I'm reading cards, putting it on my pendulum and putting it on my hands before I read the cards. Sweet Dreams helps you have more lucid dreams, and it has chamomile and lavender. Calming oil is really good if you're stressed. But if you do want to see the other things, you just hit shop all, clicking it here, and it takes a minute. It comes on and you can see all the oils, and you can click on them and it'll tell you about them, what they are, what's in them. And if you have questions and you think, yeah, but I want to know about the crystals she uses, what crystals, or why does she use those? I will, uh-oh, did I lose everybody? What happened? Oh, I thought I lost you guys. But then you can text me. In the description, I've got my phone number, my business phone number. You can text me or you can email me, and I'll answer any questions that you want. So, all right. Thankful, right? Manifest. You got Mestifest. You're as bad as me.
She did it again.
I'm always
She's
writing.
got it in.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thankful. I wanted you to make sure you're in there. Okay, so here we
But
go.
Sandy
I'm going to try
Beach,
and do
do
it.
yours again too, because you've got an S on the end. Sandy
Oh,
Beach
yeah.
has an S on the end of manifest. Put that
Okay,
in one more
and
time.
Aleka put manifest without the S, just manifest. I'm going to give you a second to put it on there. Okay. All right, and then who is it? Aleka? Leica? I know I'm mispronouncing your name, so forgive me. People mispronounce my name all the time. You have manifest. Put manifest, and then I'll go ahead. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to do it. Okay. All right. We're going to go here to the giveaway tool. Let's see how it works. Okay, I'm going to start collecting comments, and I'm going to draw. Oh, okay, let me do it again. Where is it? Okay, can you see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shoot. Thankful one. I didn't show it to you, but let me show it. I'm sorry, you guys. I did it, and I went through all the things. I don't know if I can show it to you, if it'll show it now. Can you see it now?
There it is. Oh, that's wonderful.
And I'm sorry, it was going through all the spinny things, but I forgot to hit the share screen. So I'm like I said, forgive me, but thankful you said you needed prayer. You were having a bad day. So you're the universe, God, guys, they just thought you needed that bottle of oil. So you go on my website, Thankful, and you pick whatever you want. And I will send it to you tomorrow. I will make it up tonight. I will send it out to you tomorrow. I'll send you a tracking number so you can keep track of it and see that it's on its way. And I'm happy that you won. So everybody, please go to Terry Holding Your Space and check her channel out. She's really great. She does all kinds of cool stuff I didn't even know she does. She has this website and she does all kinds of things. So go check out her website too. Let me just show you one more time, you guys.
Yeah. We also have a special coming up. There's a healing ceremony that I'm doing with Kevin, the healing medium, Debbie Freeberg, JJ Tuta Speaks, and Lisa. It's Spirit Intuitive.
Oh, you are?
It's going to be a Zoom. Yeah, it's a Zoom thing, and we're going to do it on Sunday, Father's Day, June 16th. So be sure and look for that. That's on my community page and all the readers. And it's a special ceremony where I lead a meditation and everybody makes an intention and the healers are all there. And it's a really special ceremony. And there's something really wonderful at the end that happens. And it's beautiful. It is $11. And if you cannot afford that, that's okay. So it's just an exchange of energy. And there are scholarships.
When's it going to be? You said, when's it going to be? When did you
June
say it's going to be,
16th,
Terry, again?
Sunday.
I was showing
Sunday.
them your website. June 16th?
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
June
this Sunday?
16th. Yeah.
Okay, let me
I think
see if I
it's
got what I got going on
7,
June
if I remember
16th.
right.
Oh, that's Father's Day. That's Father's
It is Father's
Day.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah, and what time is it?
It's at
What
7
time did you
o'clock
say it was? I'm
Central.
gonna put it on my calendar.
I think it's 7 o'clock Central. I
Oh,
have to
okay, I'll
double
be home by
check.
then.
I'm always spacey after readings, you guys, but it's on my community page. So
On your community page? Okay.
uh,
And how do they pay you? How do they pay you for it if they want to
all
join?
the information is in the community tab, or you can go to Kevin, the healing medium, Kevin Lewis medium, his channel, and it's on there as well. So, but you pay
Okay.
through
All
Kevin
right.
or get a scholarship through me. So, yeah.
Okay. I think that'll be cool. I might go if I get done with Dale's. I'm going to take him out for Father's Day somewhere, and I don't know what
Oh,
our daughter's going to do. But if I get back in time, then I'll come too, because I think that sounds kind of fun. So I
it's
will
really fun.
definitely be there. I just got to find out first what my daughter's got planned.
Yeah,
It sounds
sure.
like it will be. And Kevin the healing medium, he's so great too. So if you haven't seen his channel,
Yeah.
you should go check him out too. He's going to be at the convention when we go in September.
Yeah. Well, this is Kevin
So,
Lewis.
all right, guys. Well, thank you. Thank you. If I didn't get your question, I'm sorry. I will get you next time. Yeah, Kevin Lewis. Yep.
Mhm.
Kevin the healing medium. If I didn't get you, we'll get you another time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Terry, for coming on. And everybody subscribe. Don't forget, she's in the description box, her channel and everything. So, all right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.